Virgo. It is Monday and Tuesday is what we're going to cover today. Song in the background is Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars in the background. Let's get you, go on, you did bounce, but I was umming and ahhing about you. Virgo, I'll give you a trump card today. Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars. Monday and Tuesday, we ready? Follow your heart. Watch where your mind wanders. It's where your heart truly wants to be. He's a very romantic character. He's gorgeous. And he's real, sort of think Hollywood bromance, him and his bestie all over. Gender's not relevant to me or to tarot, but that real, he does bring in emotional offers with him. He comes flying in out of nowhere with his messages. I want you mindful of your inboxes today and sort of that who has access to your energy, because they're very loving, very warm, really coming from a good place. But I want you following your heart. Make sure that you are walking a path that you truly want to be stepping forward into. Very fiery. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy inside of this message bringer, inside of the Page of Wands. He loves a good adventure. He loves a good chat. He can be a little bit sexually frustrated, so be mindful of his energy. But he loves a good natter. I really want you harnessing him. Fresh passion, fresh motivation. What are you doing? Where are you going? I'm definitely having a conversation with somebody, and I definitely want to be stepping forward into them. Again, really romantic character, but he flies in out of nowhere. Again, that sort of, it'll be cheeky banter. He can get a little bit close to the wind with things that he says. He doesn't always say things that he means. He can come across as a little bit aggressive at times. But it's almost like the more I get to know him, the more I'll go, that's you as a person. You're not being aggressive. You're just being really cheeky and full of banter and that kind of thing. Almost like, I know enough, but I don't know a whole heap. Does that make sense? Time to start moving forward. Moving forward confidently. This, again, that real self-confidence, but it's not ego. Better than everybody, mate. No. We're not feeding ego today. We're hitting those milestones. This is where I want to be. I'm taking these baby steps into my life, into my world. There is a little bit of patience within the card. It can be quite short-term patience. His ship's there. They've got his manifestations on. They've got the resources on that he's asked for, the people on. I wanted to say a bit of a mentor. Sort of type-esque vibe. I've got this idea, what do you think? And they come back at me going, I think that's amazing, but have you thought about this? And have you planned that? And like, I'm really having a real tennis match. Again, that kind of, I can't shake off that little bit of mentorship of, I've thought about doing this, and what would you do if it was you? And we're just having this non-stop talk about anything and everything and nothing. We talked for 6 hours, and I couldn't tell you one topic we talked about, but the conversation was non-stop. You've got to be patient. He's waiting for his ships to dock. He's waiting for those manifestations to come towards him. But take those positive steps forward. Can be a traumatic moment. Can a tower moment. Really can hit you like a brick wall. I can't help but shake off that the little brick wall will be, I'm so sorry you said that, but what did you actually mean? And I've had the cojones and the confidence to go, can you explain that to me? Don't get caught. Don't get caught in, oh my God, I feel a little bit of miscommunication. And am I brave enough to actually call them out and go, can you explain that to me and sort of word that a little bit better? You came across a little bit aggressive there. And I'm going to have to be a little bit brave and say that out loud to make sure that I'm not misunderstanding someone else. Does that make sense? Camera's bouncing. Take that as it resonates. I think that'll be the little bit of a brick wall. It's time to start rebuilding. It's time for the phoenix to rise up. It's time to burn this building. These old mindsets, these old behaviours, the coulda, woulda, shouldas, the I can't haves, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve. Burn all that to the ground so we can build on fresh foundations. So we can build a brand new life from the ground up. Sweet dreams are made of these. Eurythmics. Tip upside down. Have a look at the world from a different perspective. Again, making sure that we're on the same page and inside of the same book, this really chatty character, that there isn't anything that's a little bit too fiery or a little bit too close to the wind for your liking. Can you explain that to me? That's not really how I play. Can we sort of talk through that? Does that make sense? The camera's bouncing. Take it as it resonates. Surrender, pause, take the weight of the world, his wife and the dog off your shoulders. Trust in the process. I'm standing right where I need to be. This is where I am. That's where you are. This is where I want to be. And this is my roadmap that I'm just going to step forward into. But I've got to let go of the man that everyone wants to marry. Again, gender's not relevant to me or to Tower. It's a real masculine energy. And he is the man that everyone wants to marry. It is the definition of true loyalty. He's a true gentleman. I've said this, I think it was for Gemini, it might have been for Taurus. You're walking across the room with your arms full of washing, just about to open your mouth and say, can you grab the door for me? He's already done it. He's already up. He's already up. The door's already open for you. He's a real gentleman. Guys, I've really overrun time. Make sure that communication is free flowing. It's a real tennis match. And if there are any misunderstandings, that you call them out straight away. You be bold. Be brave. I'm not getting caught in old mindsets. My heart's yours, super overran, but you guys have an amazing couple of days.